performance. I'm dancing the stage tonight, doing my irony-filled sexy teacher routine. Irony-filled because I actually am a teacher during the daylight hours. Dancing in a club is so far off from what my contract states I'm allowed to do for supplemental income, it's just not funny. Beggars and choosers, though. My options have been narrowed down to stripping a few nights per week or working a call center for $10 an hour. As distasteful as it is to flash my boobs at strangers, stripping gets me where I need to be. I can earn in a single night of dancing what would take me several weeks to earn working customer service or retail. And I need the money. As I survey myself in the mirror, Leela Coco Carnes walks in, her completely natural and completely massive boobs jiggling. She likes to walk around topless, her way of freeballing things and driving Jay crazy in the process. Being a little fuller than many on top myself, I don't get it. It is so not comfortable. How's it looking out there tonight, Leela? It's a crowd, she says. They're rambunctious, too. I think we got some young blood in there. I nod. Leela, wait. She stops and glances at me curiously. Do you know where that came from? I point to the single purplish-black rose sitting on my station. I saw it when I arrived earlier, but there was no card. It's not the first, but it has been a while since one appeared. I asked Danny about it when I got here, but he had no idea. Leela shakes her head with a frown. Neither do I. Sorry. Looks like you have an admirer, though. She sits down at the station beside mine and starts touching up her makeup. An admirer. Disappointed she knows no more than Danny, I pick up the flower and drop it in the trash can beneath my station. Sometimes it's a rose, sometimes it's a dahlia. Both are always a deep purplish-black hue, a color that feels unnatural and vaguely ominous. I thought they were done, I murmur. The flowers? Well, don't worry about them. They're harmless. How's that brother of yours? Leela asks, nodding to the photo I keep on my mirror of the two of us. She knows it's my reminder, knows he's my why. The photo was taken shortly after I moved to Virginia to live with him and Mom. In it, I'm making duck lips at the camera, and he's got his arms around my waist, eyes squished shut as he hugs me. I remember that hug, those skinny little boy arms wrapped so tightly around me. I complained about him not ever giving me enough space, but he was such a good little brother. He still is. Circumstances have changed us both irrevocably, but that part hasn't changed. He was doing great when I went to see him last weekend. Same goofball, trying to hit on all the nursing staff from his wheelchair. Leela hooted. I bet they love that. He's such a cutie. They love him there. We lucked out, but I'll be glad when I can bring him home. It is so freaking expensive, Leela. I don't like to think about our financial needs. I don't like to consider how long I could conceivably be dancing to get everything paid. The bills are mind-boggling and a little depressing. Sammy's medical costs are nothing short of robbery on the one hand, but necessary on the other. His spinal and brain injuries required much more care than I was equipped to handle without special intervention. I am just thankful he's still here with me and that eventually his doctor believes he'll be 100% again. I kiss my fingers and place them softly on the photo, and Leela sends me a sympathetic look. Mom's private insurance coverage had always seemed perfectly reasonable until I needed it for Sammy's private care. When she was killed in the same collision that injured Sammy during my freshman year of college, it helped expense a piddling portion of her funeral and the mounting medical debt